Welcome back, dear viewers, and now we have our special guest of the day, Ms. Azra Bano Khalid. Welcome to the show, Ms. Azra.
Thank you for inviting me.
So we are glad to have you, Mrs. Azra, talking about a very interesting topic, as usual, that we mention here in the Good Home. So we've been through the pandemic for a couple of years, and now the system come back, and now the students, all the students now return to their classes.
Yeah.
What are the preparations, since you are the principal of the school, what is the preparation for the school, as well as what are the challenges that you faced after going online, now it's offline? It seems that you have a lot to talk about it.
Yeah, actually when this pandemic happened, all of a sudden we have to close the schools. For some time we closed, but there was like children, they were studying, they stopped from education. So everybody want them to learn something rather than sitting at home, and there was no specific time till when we will be going through this. So it was suggested that we should go online.
Okay.
So we trained our teachers to how to switch online. It was first time, like they keep on having family talks on Zoom or this, but we gave them some special classes to work on Google Classroom and Zoom classes.
Okay.
So as we switch on off online classes, we have timing, like for class 3 onward were in the morning 9 to 12, and small kindergarten till class 2 were in evening 3 to 5.
Okay.
And it was very convenient for the parents that small children, they are sitting with them and teach them. So online, they were, I felt they were very much happy that there is no timing, no like continuous sitting and writing from the board. They were much more happy.
Correct.
So yeah, very much relaxed, having food and learning the same time.
And in their comfortable, in their comfort.
Yeah, in their comfort zone. It was for them. It was very good. But now as things are coming back to the normal, we have to, because we felt that education is not delivered as it's supposed to be. It was in a very lenient way, children were not serious. So we felt that something is missing. So when government allowed us to come back, we start in full strength, classrooms are full. Then we find it's difficult to make them sit. Children, small children, they used to tell us, like in April we start group wise, so group A, group B. So children, they were telling, why you call us to school, let us stay home and do take online classes.
Online, they're going to continue online.
Yeah, they were very much relaxed. It was a bit tough for us these 2 months, but now as we start in August, children, they come back on daily basis. In beginning it was tough for them, for teachers, everybody, like they have to make them sit, copy from board and learn, write. And but what we did, we didn't stop our Google Classroom. We keep on sending all the assignments, all the classwork, all the activities on Google Classroom. So if children are lazy and not able to complete the work, parents can see and sit with them. So there is nothing missing from them. Nobody can say my child couldn't write, I missed this thing. Everything is on Google. For up to class 3 everything is there, but for 4 onward we give them activities and assignment. But till grade 3 we are giving them all the work what are being done in the class. So for this, it's good for them. Parents are happy, children are also happy.
A little bit of a transition.
Yes, yeah.
So Ms. Azra, to be honest, and as a parent myself, it is a very, I would say, unique time. It's a very critical time because a lot of the parents are also confused and maybe some a bit scared, a bit afraid of, is the school ready to have my child back? Is my child ready to be back? And perhaps even to worry about the health component of the situation. You know, what happens is someone gets COVID. COVID is not completely gone, right? Is the school taking the right precautions for the health well-being of my child? So all of these questions and maybe perhaps concerns. How is the school, or maybe even administrators like yourself, addressing it with the parents?
As a principal, I am solely accountable for the safety of the children, of the students. So in this regard, we are very much careful. We have a very well-trained nurse and even teaching staff. We train them very well. If they found any type of small minor health issue with any child, they immediately inform, and the same time nurse, she will take the action. We will inform the concerned person. We will take the action. We will not keep anything like it's easy. No, we take seriously even small, very simple thing. If a child comes, he is not feeling like I want to sleep, this is also for us something that why he want to sleep. Maybe he keep waking all night, so we take very serious action for this, that we don't let it be easy, because it matters a health. One child can affect many, so we have to be very careful, and we are alhamdulillah very much careful about this. We keep on checking every half an hour if any child is lazy, any child is having any health
kind
issues,
of signs or any kind of symptoms,
anything
and
we find.
I think it's also good not to scare them, you know,
Ah.
to let them transition to the normal. We have to mingle. Even if you have a little bit of a symptom, we don't have to panic, right? We can just handle it like before. People used to get sick and get the flus, and we go on, right?
No, some children still, they are very much cautious about this. They keep on wearing masks. They don't remove masks. Some children, small, even for KG, they are not ready to remove masks. So, and they keep on sanitizing their hands. So still, they 2 years they taught them so many things. Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
So, Mrs. Azra, I'm a teacher, and you know, many students, they didn't take the online teaching style seriously.
Yeah.
They probably switch. Probably they at attendance, they say yes, I'm here. Then they could left, and they could probably hang out, and they come back.
Yes.
How could you deal with that? These students missed a lot of material.
Yes.
Now, when they went back to the school, they might actually be deficient of some part.
Yes.
So how do you deal with that?
There is some children, it is true, some they were not serious. They were taking it as a fun. They were not attending. They just come online. Even sometimes they disturb the class.
Exactly.
But teachers, they used to have mute system, so they mute them. So if they are not ready to learn, at least they will not disturb the others.
Exactly.
But what we did, we keep on uploading all the material on Google Classroom. So even if child is not coping with the class, not ready with the class, parents cannot complain that my child didn't get the lesson. If he was not attending properly, everything is on Google Classroom. So when we came, it is the parents' responsibility to check the whatever they are taking. Even now our Google Classroom is still working, just for to help them, because children, we feel their interest level is less and they are very lazy. So it takes time for teachers to, at least first 10 days were a bit tough, but now they are coming on track. They are coping with this. This is, we have to go, because teachers, they tell them there will be test. When test comes, and parents, they are very much worried about to get good marks. So now everybody almost, alhamdulillah, they are coming back on the same track.
This is good.
Yeah.
Do you think that, based on your experience, it's going to take a little bit of time for the kids to academically regain perhaps the level that they should be in, or you think it's just
for this,
everybody going through
these 2 years, like some children, for especially KG, they missed 2 years. Like some, they didn't even went to school for LKG and UKG, which is the basic. So what we did, we opened UKG and class 1 for the beginners. So in UKG, we are giving them syllabus for same LKG and UKG. 2 syllabus will give them together. It is bit like tough, but children, they are happy. Parents, they are happy that their child is not going to waste any more time. At the end, they will going according to their to the next classes. Same for class 1. We are giving them KG syllabus for first 2 months, then they will be learning from the syllabus of class 1.
Amazing.
So
I have a quick question before we have to go on a break shortly, but you know, most I would say private schools have to deal with a lot of diversity in their population, not only from the students but also from teachers, right? We have different nationalities, different races, different religions. How is the school adapting to it, or perhaps even coping with all of that?
Yes, especially our Pakistani schools, they are having many nationalities, Arabic, African, Asians, many nationalities, and but we never differentiate between them. We deal them, we make them sit in the same class. So there is nothing, nobody feel that I am with Asian or I am with African. So they are very much friendly because they brought up in from LKG, they are growing up together. So there is nothing between them. If anything happens, small children, they will, even brother sister, they tease each other, so they are children. But alhamdulillah, we are not facing any problem in this.
That's great. So
Like
the school does activities to enhance this, to promote diversity and unity.
We celebrate all the events which we are having, like Islamic events, national events for our country, for Kuwait. All the events we celebrate, and we make participate every nationality.
Very good.
Yani everybody, no matter what color, what race, what national, but they are participating in every type of functions, every type of event.
That's very interesting that we're living together, we respect each other.
Yes.
This is very
And
good.
from a very young age, we need to do
It's a good thing. It's a plus point for our school that all Pakistani school they're having, but there is nothing hatred between them that he's from this country, I'm from, no, it's nothing like that. Alhamdulillah.
So, dear viewers, we will gonna go on a short break. Please stay with us.
And we're back, dear viewers, talking about the education system with our amazing guest, Mrs. Azra. So we've been talking about how the challenges it's between the online, the offline, and I would like to know, since you have a tremendous experience in teaching, what are the challenges that the students in the past faced? It is different from the new generation.
Of course.
What the technology right now.
Yeah,
it's the biggest challenge.
Yeah, like if you compare, if you go 10 years back, 15 years back, that time children, they were very much innocent. They were very much loving to go out, play with their friends. But now, because of technology, Facebook, Insta, and WhatsApp, everybody is having, especially these 2 years for pandemic, they taught each and every child how to use these gadgets. So I feel that new generation is much more aware of things than past generation.
Correct.
Because that time, if anybody want to contact anybody, they have to write letter, it takes time. But now immediately what happens, any event, same time it will reach from one country to 1,000 miles away.
Sure.
So new generation is much more aware and active than few years, 10 years back. So if we make this generation work on a positive way, they can be a big treasure for us. Important is that they should be on a positive track.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that you say that, like now within just a click of a button, they can be communicating with someone completely in a different country. That I would say puts the academic environment at a also very difficult situation, because I think academic needs to be catching up with that pace. You know, we can't just educate our kids the same way we used to educate them 10 years ago.
Absolutely.
I have,
Absolutely.
like my 15-year-old says, Mom, sometimes I knew all the answers and the teacher is just there on the board explaining. I mean, you can Google that, right?
Exactly.
So I think it's a challenge for educators on how to find ways to be up to today's generation's speed.
It is. But once child is in the classroom and teacher is teaching on the board, he will understand more perfectly than on Google or whatever, because there is nobody to rewind, reverse and tell him where is the mistake. Like suppose in maths, teacher, they will teach step by step. If there is missing some, they will tell them, come on the board, do it by yourself. So same time he will come to know. Everything is like this. Technology is doing very well, but everything is not like working for academic. Teachers, they have their experience, they give them different type of moral values, different type of stories. So many examples are there. Google will not give them, technology will not give them. They will tell them do this and that. That's the only. But in classroom, child is not only learning, they are adapting a personality which can help them to face the society in future when they grow up. It will make them learn so many things, how to deal with in any situation.
Correct.
And with different personalities
Yeah.
with all the kids.
It's, yeah.
So, Mrs. Alice, obesity rate in Kuwait is really high, and this percentage increases after the pandemic. So, what is the role of the school to provide physical education classes for kids to be more active and hopefully to reduce the obesity rate here?
Yeah.
Do you provide physical activity? Do they do some exercises? They play some sports? How you encourage the students to do that?
Yes, there is PE for them, and even from KG they are having PE classes. They go out, but because weather is very tough these days,
Yes.
we don't allow them to go in the ground. But as today weather was much better, so children lovingly they go out to do some exercise, because keep sitting at home for 2 years, they are fed up. So they love to come and play with the friends. So there is positive atmosphere, children coming back, meeting friends,
Exactly.
playing and having fun. So it's a good thing.
Yes.
They love this thing, and we provide them like basketball, girls and boys they are playing.
Very
Football is the most favorite game.
Okay.
So everybody, and end of the year we used to have sports day for all the school.
Yes.
And it's a healthy thing. Children, they keep on participating whole year, that we should win we make groups, so everybody want to win
Very
their
good.
group.
That's excellent.
Very
So
good.
yeah.
So, this program is about trying to enhance the quality of life of our viewers and perhaps their homes, environments or dynamics. So what message would you like to give our viewers today that they can take as an important message for them to take about their kids, their children's success, their academic? What would you like to tell them?
Exactly.
How they can improve this?
Yeah, first of all, I must thank you for giving me this opportunity to message my parents and students and those who are watching this program, that make your child go to school on regular basis. Some children, they make excuse in the morning, I'm having stomach pain, I don't feel. These are false excuses.
Yes.
So parents should ignore this thing and let them, because as soon they reach school they forget everything.
Exactly.
And everything is normal. And other thing, parents should sit with their child regularly to check what they are doing in the classroom, check their notebooks, to follow up with them, because if parents give importance to their child and their education, they can make them very good person.
Absolutely.
But if you leave them only for other person, somebody is coming teaching, they will not give you the good result. So I always ask my parents, send your child to school, because school is the safest place for the children. Is a place where child will learn what is right and wrong in a better way, because children, they make mistake, and school is a place where they can be forgiven easily and can be taught very humanly. So send their children in school properly and be in touch with their teachers. So whatever is happening with the child, to develop their good behavior.
That's a very good point.
Yes, it is.
Stay in communication with the
Yeah.
educators as well.
So we would like to thank you for your time as well as for your effort for being with us tonight.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
It's been a
Thank you very
pleasure
much.
having you.
So dear viewers, let's have a break and we will be back. So please stay tuned.